Hello, beautiful people. How we doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Gigi here. Thank you so much for joining me for another collective energy reading. I hope y'all are doing well. If you're new, please subscribe, join us, like the video, share the channel, guys. Get these messages out to people who may enjoy them or who may need to see them. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what's up. Say how you doing. All the things. We're gonna have a live reading tonight. Oh. Just so you guys know, real quick in the intro, my mom is coming to visit me this weekend, and she's going to be out here for a week. So I'm going to try to, between now and the time my live reading is tonight, I'm going to try to record a couple of videos so I have some content for you guys to watch, which will give me a couple of days to just welcome her and kind of find a flow and then get to where I can start recording again. So next week may be a little bit like this week where I've been really preoccupied and doing a lot of stuff around here, so just be mindful of that, please, when you guys are watching. If you guys are looking for content and it's not an everyday thing like it usually is, please just understand that I have family that I haven't seen since Christmas coming to visit me. So just wanted to give you guys that heads up. Now, today is May 20th, 2022. It is 5:35 p.m. here on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. We have today on the table, I'm going to be pulling an affirmation card, Zodiac, Soul's Journey, Sacred Rebel, Wisdom of the Oracles, Angels, Ancestors, Romance Oracles, and also handwritten deck, Divine Guidance. So we're just going to hop right to it. All the stuff that you guys usually need is down in the description box below. Let's just get to it. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this reading with clear, honest, and precise messages for our collective. Holy Spirit, please surround us with your divine energy and protect us from any evil and darkness that lingers around us and cast it all away back to hell where it belongs. Please and thank you. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Oh man. All right, let's see what's good. Let's just get a good smoking. Let's smoke the monsters out. Yep. All right. I'm seeing flashes of different people. People are sad, feeling a little lost. Let's see what affirmation we have today. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the affirmation to start this reading off? Thank you. The universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. Those are what Spirit wants you to think about today. The universe is filled with endless opportunities for you. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. I'm going to switch it around like this. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. The universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. Endless opportunities. If you can think it up, the universe can offer it to you. Okay? So those are today's affirmations. I want to say this. I feel that there's somebody out there that needs to hear this. What we see here in the 3D is just that, the 3D. It's a place for us to take on human form and learn the life lessons we need to learn. Okay? What our soul needs to learn, things it needs to be able to progress and mature and, so it can work on its ascension process. There's more to life than just here. I think I might have mentioned this before, but it's been almost a year since my awakening, and back in January, literally 2 days after I got home from visiting my mother in New Jersey, my sweet baby dog Loki passed away. The day I got home, it was a Saturday, it was the 8th of January, and I was standing at my kitchen and I got a vision, which is usual for me these days. And I saw him going through a portal and literally touching his paws down on the Rainbow Bridge and took off full speed running and leapt into my grandfather's arms. And I knew in that moment what that meant. It was Spirit's way of preparing me for what was coming. Okay. Loki had something happened to him, and his immune system was attacking itself. When he died, he only had 6% red blood cells. The doctor didn't even know how he could stand up. He was skin and bones, and he was very sick. I think it was leukemia, but I don't know. We didn't have, it was like $20,000 to have a transfusion and testing done to do it, and I just couldn't put him through that for only like a 25 to 50% chance. I couldn't do it. So, you know, there's more to it. I witnessed it. Spirit gave me that premonition and prepared me for what was happening. If somebody's fearing what happens next, you know, it may be something you're seeing in your dreams, hearing in a reading, just pondering because you know what you've done in this life. Understand that there's opportunities out there for you to, there's opportunities in this life for you to change that. Okay, to make amends, right the wrongs, correct the evil things that you've done. You have, you know, tomorrow's not guaranteed, sure, but you have right now. You have the moments that your eyes are open and breath is still in your lungs to go and make amends for the things that you've done. Okay, if you're watching this, obviously you're still here. Okay, if you're able to communicate, well, I wouldn't say me because that's a different story, but if you're able to communicate with anybody on the street that can see you, feel you, touch you, all of the things, you're still here. You have time. If you feel like your life's not going anywhere, what does it say here? The universe is filled with endless opportunities for you to have the things you want, need, and desire. Okay? Go with the flow and feel your connection to the stream of life. If you feel like it's rocky and bumpy and really turbulent, well, there's things there, you know, you're going through something that you need to fix. There's some things that you need to heal. You may be having, you know, tower moments, dark nights of the soul, whatever the case may be. It's because Spirit wants you to learn the life lessons you're meant to learn. You need to do it willingly. And that's why you're being put on these courses where you're twisting and turning and doing all of that. You're not only building testimony, but you're being given opportunities to correct the things that need to be corrected in your life. Breaking vicious cycles, healing ancestral curses, all of those things. You know, if you're afraid of losing somebody that you don't really have a good relationship with, well, maybe it's time to go and, you know, get some closure there. Mend some things. You know what I'm saying? Mend some things. It's important. It's the purpose. It's the whole reason we're having this human existence. Okay? It's the whole reason. See Leo on the bottom of the deck. I also see air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see if they come out. Holy Spirit, what is the zodiac energy? I saw Cancer. Let's just get it, Gigi. What is the zodiac sign Spirit for this reading? Remember, guys, these could be placements anywhere in your chart. Check out your chart. Get to know and love your chart. And yes, pay attention to the energy and the way it flows through this reading, okay? I really feel like there's somebody that's seriously depressed, anxious, worried. There's I see the word failure, miserable, eager, edgy, kind of got an attitude, Sagittarius, and Spirit and Fire. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Got Sagittarius out here twice. Spirit, that is Aurora Borealis, right there. Okay. Now, where are we going first? Do you want Wisdom of the Oracle? Do you want Sacred Rebel? Okay. Spirit has spoken. All right. Now, mending relationships with people, specifically narcissists, can be very difficult. And here's why. Because they tend to play the victim in a lot of things. Even when they deep down, I really feel that they know they're wrong, but they just can't admit it. They play the victim. They play the blame game. They're extraordinarily emotionally immature. Okay? Extraordinarily immature. Emotionally extraordinary. And yeah, it can cause a lot of problems, especially for people that are much more balanced in a way. Somebody that is obviously not narcissistic, that doesn't play the blame game, that takes responsibility for the things that they've done. They don't try to shift blame either. They don't try to like throw a tantrum in a sense. Like, it's very hard. It's very difficult to deal with. But sometimes you just have to accept somebody for who they are, forgive them for what they are, who they are, how they are, what they are, you know, and just remember that these people, this is what they know. This is, you know, I've always said narcissism is something that happens when a person's basically there's two different types of people. Let me put it this way. This is Gigi's 100% Gigi's opinion, okay? There are two different kinds of peoples. There are followers and there are leaders. Now, if you catch a follower, with a very naive follower, and you train them to be a narcissist, that's all they're going to know. If they're raised by a narcissist, I just see 1111 on the timer here. When, you know, if they're raised by a narcissist, if their parents are emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, if the child is, you know, influent, if they are gullible, vulnerable, and a follower, that's what they're going to learn. It's going to get embedded in there because of fear. They fear, you know, the repercussions of what their parent is going to do. And then you have those people that tend to have children that are extraordinarily the opposite. They are extremely the opposite, excuse me, where they're leaders and they recognize narcissistic behaviors and they become combative and rebellious and they just don't want to deal with it. You know, they don't want to deal with it. They move away. They don't really have a whole lot of contact with them. Those sorts of things. And it doesn't have to necessarily be parents. I'm just using this as an example, you know. And then you have those leaders that can identify and spot a 1212 on the timer, spot a narcissist from a mile away, okay? And they try to manipulate them and do all of these things, but they can't, because of the fact that these leaders that see a vicious cycle, see a damaged ancestral curses, and they're the ones that are put here to break those chains. Okay. Sorry, my allergies are really bad. I feel that there is somebody out there worried about a parental or a family member or a friend, however it is for you. You know, there may be some that may be parents, some that may just be family members, friends, whatever. Take it how it is for you guys. Place yourself in the reading where you belong. Remember, these are messages from spirit and other energies that need to communicate via Gigi. Please take it for what it is and don't force anything, guys, okay? Take it how it is. I feel like somebody's worried about a parental, somebody's worried about families, judgment. I see somebody worrying about being forgiven by a friend or somebody they look at as a lover. And then I just see some very emotional people that don't know who to run to. Look, go with the flow and feel your connection to the stream of life. Feel the connection that you have to this life. You don't have to worry, you don't have to worry about what other people think of you. If you're fearing, having a conversation with a parental or a family member or a friend stating, hey, X, Y, and Z, I don't feel, I feel like you need to do this, or I feel like this is going on, or I feel like something's not right. Don't fear their judgment. Don't fear their ridicule. Go and say what you need to say. Stand up. I feel like there's a whole lot of fire here. And spirit, okay? Aurora Borealis is right back to back with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is out here 2 times. We got all the fire, okay, and spirit. And if you got a strong spirit and you got a fiery passion in you, yeah, you are put here to stand your ground and do the damn thing now. Look what relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. What I just opened it up on. Let's see what else. Spirit's beaming this person up. She's being, look, beam me up, Scotty. She's sitting there looking up at Spirit, basking in the glowing light. Pandora's gift. I want to get my book out. There is a mystic woman, much maligned throughout history, whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions and, in doing so, triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it's through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelations, new life, and new adventure. Okay, like I was saying, sometimes it's parentals. I really feel like this is surrounding a parental. Okay, somebody's awake, aware, whatever, working on their ascension process, working on balancing out spirituality and reality. And I really feel that they're facing something that they're fearing. The thing is this is all a lesson that you're meant to learn. Okay, very much so. It's going to help with your transformation. You see the butterfly mask right there? Yeah. Asking the questions that's going to stir the pot. It's going to, whatever it is that you're fearing may very well, you know, those questions may very well stir the pot and piss some people off. But sometimes that needs to happen to make somebody aware of their actions and their behaviors. Okay? The light will always irritate the darkness. Always. Okay, but it's your time to relax the hold the darkness has on you, which may very well be a narcissistic parent. Okay, and you need to be at your cause, your spiritual cause, learning what you need to learn about the gifts that you were given, your intuition, your intuitive nature. Okay, because the universe is filled with endless opportunities for you that you may be being held back because of what's going on with that parental. Okay. There's no more in here, Spirit says. So we're going to place these back. Okay. Angels and ancestors, do you want the wisdom of the oracle now? Okay. The wisdom of the oracle is coming out. I feel like life is just beginning for somebody. Somebody's eyes are being opened and things are starting to finally make sense, and they're starting to find people, like-minded people, and it's just getting better and better for this person, but there's something holding them back. I'm being told a narcissistic parental, narcissistic family, like-minded people, but not in the like mind of this particular divine feminine. This one's not me, guys. Very much seeing a face. Not me. I've already you know, on my, I'm going to just take this time to do what Gigi does, likes to give testimony. But, you know, in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I had to face healing a relationship with my parent, with my parental, my mom. We hadn't talked for over 3 years at that point, and there was a lot of things that we had to heal. Yeah, go ahead, Spirit. Thank you for confirming that. And we did, you know, and it, you know, not every day is going to be perfect. You know, we both have different, you know, ways of thinking and going about doing things. And sometimes boundaries have to be set, and sometimes boundaries can't be handled with certain types of people. And we got to, you know, have conversations. But it takes work. And the thing is when you have parentals like this, you were placed in their life to help them heal from that, to help them break that vicious curse. You are supposed to be the change. You were put here to be the change. You were made to be who you are, to be the light that shines in the darkness's eyes and irritates it to realizing that they need to wake up, that there's other ways of being than what they're doing. Understand? Okay. Yin, feminine energy. A loyal heart. Okay. Take that and count it as getting grounded. Okay, Spirit, thank you. All right. Somebody of a feminine energy was placed into your life to allow you to understand what it feels like to be loved by a nurturing kind of female energy, mom kind of figure. To show you about, what a loyal heart is when they're loyal to their children, when they're loyal to their friends, when they're loyal to their spouse, when they're loyal to just people around them. Somebody that's extraordinarily grounded. Somebody that works hard on staying grounded. Somebody that works hard to be balanced. Somebody that may be tapping deep, deep, deep into their feminine energy instead of staying so hard in their masculine energy. Being more grounded and nurturing and compassionate, loving, understanding, standing true to their truth and beliefs, empowering other people, specifically women that may have, wonderful traits, but there may be a few things that make them timid and shy, helping them stand in their power and see the light around them, helping them transform. Okay? Learning to balance out, helping people balance out their masculine and feminine energies. Being diligent, disciplined, dedicated, getting educated, learning things, not being so quick to jump to conclusions, thinking that they know everything, releasing control issues, helping others do the same thing, using their testimony and teaching others that are going through the same thing that they went through on, obviously not the exact same thing, but extremely similar situations. Okay? These people are placed into this person has been placed into your life to help you get through what's going on with your parentals. I'm being told God is gifting you this person as this person that's being gifted to you. This woman had somebody gifted to her, another female, to help her through her process of awakening. This may be the starting point to your awakening. It could be anywhere within the next 2 years, maybe 2 to 3 years for you, whoever this is, okay? Is it 2 years? I'm being told about 2 years. There's also a 2 right here, so take it for what it is. Okay, any more from here? Okay. Not for you. Here's the thing. The energy of this narcissistic parent is not for you. They're damaged emotionally, raised by somebody extremely similar to who they are. That energy is not meant for you. That's why it's irritating the crap out of you. That's why it's making you feel the way you're feeling, because you're not meant to be surrounded by this sort of thing. That's why God is gifting you another person, not to replace, but to help you heal, grow, become strong as wood, okay? Grounded, especially if you're extraordinarily passionate and fiery, okay? Teaching you how to see how the fortune cookies face in the light, and it says nope to the darkness. Yeah, that's exactly why this woman was put into your life, so you can say nope to the darkness, continue forward towards the light to your ascension process. This person came into your life specifically for a reason, to help you, to guide you, to teach you what you need to be taught in a way that parental could never do it, because they're too stuck in the darkness. Okay? They were your vessel into this realm of existence. Respect them as your parental. Give them respect, and if you want a relationship with them, set boundaries, stand true to your boundaries, and do not call your power back from this person, and hold on to it. It will help you with those opportunities that the universe wants to give you. Understand? So that way you can find it in yourself to go with the flow and feel connected to the stream of this life. So you can continue to transform and break those vicious ancestral patterns. Break the vicious cycles. And then possibly pass it on to the next person that you meet that will probably be significantly younger. You may be looked at by them as their mother. You understand? Mothers can do significant damage to their children, okay, especially if they're narcissists. There's a book I read through my years in therapy that is called Daughters of Narcissistic Mothers. I would highly recommend you going on to, I believe, Google or Amazon and looking up that book and reading it. It helped, it opened my eyes in a lot of ways, as well as, you know, if you're a spiritual person starting to recognize gifts, you know, you may want to start talking to, you know, a medium or a psychic. You know, my email is always down in the description box below, so you guys can always contact me. But the darkness is not meant for you. You are meant to ascend. You are meant to transform and break these vicious cycles. You are meant to have a loyal, pure heart. There's something extraordinarily important about you, Divine Feminine. You may not be completely in your Empress status yet, but there's, like I said, there may be, you know, you may be facing, you know, a awakening. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in a year. It could happen in 2 years. It could happen in 5 years. I mean, I was 36 years old. How old was I? 35 years old when mine happened. 26 on the timer. 35 years old when I had my awakening. It took me 35 years to build the testimony I needed to build to be able to, you know, be prepared for what was happening. To learn the things I needed to learn, to meet the people that helped me open my mind to this sort of thing. Because if this would have happened when I was 18, somebody would have put me in the loony bin, like, for real. Okay? It happens for each of us differently. Just prepare yourself. It's going to happen. There's the yang. Yeah, you need, right now, Spirit wants you to balance out your masculine and feminine energy. Tap into both of them. Work on different creative projects. Work on your nurturing and loving and understanding and your compassion and your patience and all of those things, and you're going to be tested. Oh, Lord, let me tell you, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested, but good. Yep. Yes and amen. And it ain't going to be easy. You're going to have to take on challenges. You're going to have to take vows of celibacy. You're going to have to do all sorts of surrendering of all different kinds of things, and Spirit's going to let you know what it all is. It's different for all of us. Different for all of us. But it will all lead you away from the darkness and to the light. It will ground you. It will balance you out. You will be gifted. You will have somebody that is loyal, not cheaters, not self-entitled brats that don't have any kind of emotional depth, that are childish and immature, holding grudges and acting like a schmuck. You know what I'm saying? Judgmental, shallow-minded, egotistical, narcissistic motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Spirit. I'm going to just say what I got to say today. Yep. And with all of that being said, one day, once you have grown and prospered and transformed, you will be brought. You see how these two little lovebirds sitting here on top of that egg that's a heart? Yeah, y'all will come together. Y'all lay your egg, y'all fertilize them eggs, and you're going to have some babies, and you're going to be able to break those vicious cycles with your own child. Okay? Don't let anybody enslave you. Okay, I'm looking over here and I'm seeing these buckets of water and this broom and all of this firewood and all of this stuff. And I'm like, the second I saw that bucket, I thought instantly of Cinderella. Don't get involved. Listen, as somebody who has had, I've released all of that. That side of me is completely gone and done with. But I had daddy issues for a long ass time, where I was literally going to, you know, any masculine that would have me, you know, not realizing when somebody really liked me, and, you know, just being a hoochie and all kinds of stuff when I was super young, like my my late teens, early 20s. Yeah, I went through I want to say 5-year period of straight ridiculousness. Okay? If you could think it, Gigi probably did it in that 5-year period, specifically after somebody I thought that was the love of my life died. Didn't really die. It was a ploy to keep me at a distance, the universe works in mysterious ways, and it kept me from this person so he could learn some karma for the childishness that he was up to. The both of us, we both had childishness that we needed to heal from. So anyway, when I thought he was dead for 2.5 years, I went ape shit batty, did all kinds of drugs, got booted out of the Navy because of it, the whole spiel. Sleeping around, doing drugs, partying, underage drinking, you name it, Gigi probably did it. Here's what I want to suggest to you. Yes, our parents are damaging. They emotionally damage us. They cause some serious chaos in our minds. They cause, us to sometimes be emotionally unavailable to people. And then sometimes we're super emotional. Check your moon's placements, please. Thank you. Where we will just jump into a relationship with somebody that gives us attention. And then sometimes they end up enslaving us in situations where we're like, they're your mommy dearest, where we got to literally almost get to the point where we wiping their ass. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. You are a divine being that needs to get in balance right now and focus on stepping away from the darkness and focusing on the light. Highly recommend celibacy and staying in hermit mode for a little while and doing some real deep self-work, especially if you're dealing with a parental that's narcissistic that may be having some issues, okay? And you're trying to be supportive and all of that. Or however, friend, family, take it how it is, okay? Because you got a lot of work to do to get you to where you need to be. That's funny that this says 35. That was the year I had my awakening, and it was the year I healed some serious issues with said love of my life that I thought died. Yeah, very interesting. Obviously not with him. Things had to, things had to happen there. So anyway, but there was healing that was done. That's strange. Do you want to be placed, like, this is something I want to explain. Do you want to be in an 18-year cycle because you got involved with the wrong person? Having kids with the wrong one? I'm being told somebody, this is shifting a little bit, somebody has 2 years left in a cycle. They're about to, did that tower fall yet? I'm being told not yet. There's a tower about to fall, an ego death on somebody. A skeleton's about to be brought out of a closet with somebody. But somebody's facing 2 more years of a karmic cycle. Sorry, I'm just... Numbers are starting to go super crazy over I'm seeing the number 8. I'm seeing the number 2. 13, 16. No, these are not lottery numbers. 7. I don't know. 61. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Those are the numbers I'm seeing. I don't know what the hell that is. That doesn't usually happen, ever. Is there any more from here, Spirit? No. Okay. Your job right now, Divine Feminine, is to get in balance. Work on getting away from the darkness, grounding yourself. Okay? You have some ancestors, and the angels have some things that they need to say to you. So let's see what that is. 3434. The angels and ancestors have to say. Move beyond ancestral patterns. It's everything I was saying. You were placed here to to help the younger generation of your family move beyond these ancestral patterns by breaking ancestral curses. And it all, remember how I was saying that that person, that woman that was placed into your life was a God sent, like God sent this woman to you to exchange energy with you so you can create abundance that's headed towards you with all those endless opportunities that you face. But you are just beginning. This is all going to take time, dedication, and work. This person is there to help you make a plan and focus on that plan. Then that's going to lead you to be able to enjoy the growth and reap the rewards from all your hard work. But it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. Things happen in God's time. Even though we have, big dreams that we wanted, there's a journey that's going to lead us to those big dreams. It has to start somewhere. By making plans and staying focused. Creating, exchanging energy with the right people of the light, not the dark. Those people are not for you. Yep. They want to ruin your journey and keep you from your dreams. Okay? Yep. They want to keep you from being able to bask in joy and light. They want to keep you from the path that you want to choose. They want to lead you down the path that they want to choose for you because narcissists have to be in control. Have to. They don't understand how to just not be in control. Where they have to just sit there and let somebody else sometimes take the wheel. They have to control everything. There's a voice in your soul that you should be following, not what the voice of the narcissist is trying to tell you, You may want to be devoted and committed to your family. That's fine. But these people need to let go of the need to be right because they're not right. 9 times out of 10, they're probably sitting there try to make you believe that they're right because they know deep down. I don't even know if these narcissists actually know it. Maybe some of them do, but they're so stubborn and stuck in their ways and need to be right and need to control it that they force people to believe bullshit lies. Okay? Set your sights higher than that. Okay? There is that masculine energy. Somebody may be too far in their feminine energy and they need to work on, balancing that out with more of the masculine energy. I want to make sure I said that right. Somebody may be in their feminine energy too much and they need to tap into their masculine energy a little bit more so they can unlock the magic. And it all starts with going into hermit mode and retreating and recharging and recognizing that there's guardian angels all around you that want to help you. You're not alone. Pray to them. Okay? They will guide you down the path that will lead to your transformation so you can unveil the gifts of who you are, which is that intuition, like Gigi said. I can't make this up. So protect yourself with protective energy, trust in spirit, and there it is again. Stay rooted and grounded. Get yourself grounded. So that way you can be fearless and strong. This is all a learning lesson for you to become a wise one like that person that was brought to you by spirit, that you look at as a wise one. The elder of the tribe, if you will. This person, the wise one that is now in your life, that was God had sent to you, they're going to help you grow within your current situation, pass on their wisdom, help you tap into your emotions, help you enjoy success and happiness, help you balance yourself out. We got both of them out here twice, okay? We saw Leo when we cut the deck. We saw, what was it, Cancer or something, when we cut the deck. So there's Leo out here, there's Sagittarius out here, there's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is the Earth Guardian. We have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And now the only one we're missing is the Air Guardian, okay? It's time for you to get balanced. It's time for you to see the lighter side of life and enjoy things more. Go camping. If you want to go, I don't know, go take a psychedelic and go wander around the woods with a friend, go do it. Go camping. Go to the beach and sit out in the sun with your girlfriend and just sit there shooting the shit. Okay? Do it. Stop worrying so much about what other people, whatever it is. Stop Stop worrying so much. I really feel like somebody's sitting there worrying themselves to death. Look. This woman that was brought to you, the elder of the tribe, that wise one that was brought, she is going to be your spiritual teacher. That's going to help you release those burdens. That's going to show you and express to you what you need to do while you're going through spiritual experiences. There's another grounding card. Stand your ground. Be grounded. We saw Cancer earlier. There's yet again here. That's the third damn time. Track down your fears so you can have your desire. You track down your fears and your desires and figure out which one you want. You want to be living in fear, or do you want to be living with living through your desires? We got yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy. We got the sun and the moon, masculine and feminine energy. We got high priest, high priestess, divine masculine, divine feminine. Masculine and feminine energy. You need to balance this out. Confirmation come through, spirit. Thank you. What's on the bottom? Embrace the energy of peace. Yep. Be brave and honest. Stand your ground. Be honest about what you feel. Set them boundaries. Be brave enough to set boundaries and keep them. Be brave enough to call your power back and hang on to it from all the people that have ever hurt you in any time, any place, all the things. Okay? Unleash the wild within you. That's gonna come once you are fully awakened. You will be able to unleash the wild within you in a positive way. Pay attention to the moon cycles. Period. There's a lot of moons out here. Okay? Sun and moon right there too. And spirit. Spirit. Sun, moon. Trust in spirit. Trust in the angels. Trust in your spirit guides so you can thrive. Okay? You may be a seer. This elder that was brought to you, possibly a seer, that's going to help you see beyond your current situation. Okay? So that you can plant seeds in the right way and watch them grow. So that way you can move in a new direction. And then once you move in that new direction, then you can hold that space and take care of the needs that you have. That way you can release these snakes and shed old skins from people like, those narcissists in a way. It all requires you trusting in spirit. And doing that will ignite your passion. Not that you need to ignite anymore. That there's a whole lot of Sagittarius and Leo once again fire out here. Okay? This person is the light to you. And they're going to help you be the light to the next generation. Okay? Here's that air guardian. The whole thing is going to help you shift your perception in a new way. This person is going to feel like an earth mother. Possibly you may look at her as a spiritual mother, God mother, whatever. This person's going to help you see from a higher perspective, and it may help you understand that you are loved. They may be there to comfort you. They may be there to hold your hand while you take time to reflect. And vent about the things that you're reflecting upon. Somebody that may have already gone through all of this, and spirit gave you the type of godmother that you need to get you through what you need, what you're about to go through. Like my godmother, I have, the one I was baptized with when I was an infant, as in the Catholic Church. Even though I was born of Jewish blood, it's been a trifecta of crazy in my life. But I have a godmother now that I chose for myself, the woman that helped me come to spirit the way I came to spirit. Okay? She's a wonderful woman. It took her 2 years. It took the whole process when I met her 2 years. Okay? You may be blessed to have it happen sooner rather than later. I had a lot of shit to work through. I had 35 years of shit I had to work through. You seem like a much younger spirit that has a lot less things that need to be worked through. But we have the people that we need to have in our lives come to us when we need them. Okay? Spirit gives us the things we want when we need them, not when we want them, when we need them. She has a loyal heart. She's there, and she's meant to help you learn how to trust, specifically female energies. Okay? This one, we're doing divine guidance. Okay. Is this going to be for another, do we want me to do this one now? Is it Soul's Journey? Okay. Is this for the next reading? Okay. So this is going to close out this reading. We're going to get this one going, and then I'm going to do another reading before I... Okay. All right, let's get this going. I'm seeing the number 7, and I'm seeing the number 5. There's a lot of freaking numbers happening right now. What's the deal, Spirit? I'm being told again, they are not lottery numbers. And if they are, you better share. No. Being told dates and birthdays. There's a year. I saw 61. Maybe somebody's age, possibly of death. Year that they were born, like 1961. An ancestor that may have been born in 1861. I don't know. Something. What do you got for me, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so how I use my intuition in all aspects of life. That's extraordinarily important. Take this from Gigi, who uses her intuition and her inner knowing and her crystal ball in every single, almost, I would say 80, 70, 86% of the time. Gigi is now using her intuition and looking to the angels and my spirit guides to pretty much do pretty much everything. Okay, use it so you are not stuck in the in-between trying to figure out your shit. Use your inner knowing always. Okay, it will help you find freedom in life, so you're not sitting there getting involved with the wrong kind of people. You possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. The universe is filled with endless opportunities for me. Because you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness if you know how to use your manifestation powers. You are you are destined to be in service to someone else. Like this woman that was sent to you, you are going to be that person to somebody else. And the pattern is just going to pass down from divine feminine to divine feminine to divine feminine. So that way you're not living in regret, missing opportunities to be successful, getting in balance like I've been talking about. And there it is. So you can see the lighter side of life and be proud of all the things that you have done. Okay? But like I said, there are going to be challenges that you have to face that are going to be a doozy. Oh my God, are they going to be a pain in the ass? Yes, they are. But every single moment of it is going to be worth it. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Thank you. All of this will help you be free of judgment, Divine Feminine. There's one trait of a narcissist that stands out the most, and that's denial. Denial of their true feelings, denial of them being wrong, playing the blame game, all of that. And the thing is if they can't get away from this, they're going to end up very lonely, stuck in a worried type of situation. Okay? Constantly worried about dying alone, constantly worried about, you know, where everybody is and why nobody wants to be around them, losing their damn minds all the time, screaming at the top of their lungs to 50-50 on the timer here. Screaming at the top of their damn lungs because they're miserable in their own life, screaming at their children because they messed up because of their narcissistic behavior, entitlement, spoiled rotten. People give their parents may have given them everything they wanted instead of what they needed. And now they're passing those damn traits down, but with anger issues, hurting their children's self-esteem because they're envious and jealous of their power to be able to stand true to their independence and the fact that they are a leader. They're jealous. And it's because of that, they try to force you out of what that is by beating you down physically, mentally, and emotionally, hurting your self-esteem just so they can see you as a failure, so they can feel more powerful, that they're better than you. When it should be, you know, boosting you up and helping you be better than what they ever had, what they've ever been. Okay? It could very well be affecting the children's health and their own. The thing is Spirit's giving you this person for a reason, because you are grateful for your life. You want to see changes happen. You want to have real love and healthy relationships. You want to get disciplined and live in peace and persevere. You want to have healthy friendships with people you can trust, that see both sides of the situation and aren't just selfish idiots that have self-doubt, and they may have a damaged ego, and they see you and they think you're a freaking, what's the word? An easy target, somebody that they can manipulate and beat down and make you feel like shit so they can feel more powerful, more narcissist. Our light attracts these people. They see us as kind, pure of hearts people, but they don't realize, like, I'm a Leo. I've had a lot of this sort of shit happen to me, okay? A lot of this is a lot of the same similar shit that I went through, you know, when I was younger. Breaking true. I for the longest time, I couldn't trust a woman to save my life because of, you know, them jealousy of a lot of things, taking the blame for shit I shouldn't have, dealing with freaking, I like to call it the Jewish guilt. They make some people I've heard call it the Catholic guilt, the mother's guilt, all of that. Okay, it took me surrendering to Spirit to be able to and finding a person. My godmother helped me understand what a mother is meant to be like. That helped me trust women again. I use my fucking discernment in all damn things. Like, no shit. Sorry, Spirit. No shit. I use my discernment in everything. If I feel any kind of vibe, like, believe me, you will know. Like, I'll be polite, but you will know that I will not be any more than just cordial with you. Period. Because my happiness is the most important thing to me. My relationship with the Most High, myself, and my family are the most important things to me, not allowing darkness anywhere near my people. I've had enough of it in my life, and I really feel like you should be saying the same thing. Okay? That you should say, enough is enough. I'm done. I'm done. Okay? I want happiness. I want love. I want friendships. I want discipline. I want peace. I want healthy, loving relationships that are free of judgment, that's full of unconditional love. Nobody's going to guilt me. Nobody's going to sit here blaming me for shit that I didn't do. Nobody's going to put doubt in my mind and make me doubt my self-esteem, make me doubt my damn self, make me feel like a failure. Tell me I'm a failure when I'm not. That's what you should be saying. Getting away from people that envy the things that you're capable of doing, the gifts that you have. Trying to make you sit there and worry about them because they're the victim. They play victim. You have more courage you have the courage to accept the life that you have. You have the courage to accept people for who they are, forgive them for what they do so you can be forgiven, so Spirit will abundantly reward you. Continue to stay in your honesty, because your honesty will put it'll put them in grief. They will grieve the fact that they lost this relationship because of their dishonesty. because of what they put you through. They're going to grieve that while you grow. And like I said, that forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness and honesty is the key to your life purpose. Some people it may take them being on their deathbed to realize what the hell they did. And because they fear death, they're going to come to you for forgiveness. Forgive them. Hold them. Hug them. And let them release it. Because here's the thing. You have the patience to do it. Okay? You have the patience to do it. Accept that everything happens in divine order. These things are meant to happen this way. Now, here's in this book that I'm reading, I was talking about this, I think, in my last reading. This gentleman, his name is James Van Praagh, I think is how you say his last name. Amazing, amazing person. I can't put that damn book down. When I get to reading, you better leave me alone for at least 2 hours. Was talking about how when a soul passes over, if they have unfinished business, it will feel like the person, like the people that they have unfinished business with, they may feel haunted by this person. It's because they're searching for forgiveness. They're searching for a way to heal. They may be in limbo between, their whatever. What is it called? Purgatory, maybe? I don't know. There's so many things, but certain souls that have unfinished business may actually their energy may be so powerful from the grief that they're living with on the other side, may actually bring them into where they're a poltergeist is what I think he said, and they're how you actually can communicate with spirits through different ghost hunting kind of equipment, whatever. But they're here searching for forgiveness. They're looking for closure. So if somebody comes to you fearing that they're on their deathbed and they beg you for forgiveness, and they give it to them, release it, let them release it, whatever is that burden is, even if it takes them waiting until they're on their deathbed to pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, divine feminine, I know I did you dirty, I know I did this, that, the next thing, please, I see the error of my ways, please forgive me. Don't hang up the phone, don't slam the door in their face. Hear them out. Don't let them into your energy space, physical energy space. Don't let them in the house. If they're at your doorstep, open the door, step out, close the door behind you, grab your keys, grab your wallet, and go take a walk to go get coffee or something. Drive in separate cars. Sit down, 57:57 on the timer. Sit down and have a conversation. Hear them out. Listen to what they got to say. Because the thing is, the spirit will abundantly reward you in all kinds of ways. If there are things because we're all human, right? We all do things that we need forgiveness for. We all sin, and we all sin differently. And if when we face spirit and are determined, and that when the time is right for us to be judged officially by the Most High, if there's things that need to be forgiven, have you forgiven all the people that have wronged you? That have asked for forgiveness? Have you released energies and forgave energies that have done you wrong? Even if they didn't ask for it, you just forgave them? Yeah. That's what Spirit's looking for. Not how much money you donated to the church. Not how much money you made and have in the bank. Not how many friends you had on Facebook. Not how many followers you have on YouTube. None of that. None of that. That's not what Spirit's looking for. He wants you to surrender the saltiness that you have towards these people. He wants you to surrender the grief that you're living with, the anger and the grudges and all of that. He wants you to surrender it and forgive for all of it. If there's things that you need forgiveness for, unless you pure as Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a whole different story. Even he had to serve what they say 3 days in hell for the things he did in this life, in this realm. Yeah. Even his own son had to face penalties for things that he did of the flesh. Okay? So just remember that. We're all human. None of us are as pure as snow, no matter how much we want to think we are. That's even narcissism right there. Surrender all that bullshit. Forgive so you can be forgiven. Even if you're well, you're on your deathbed, now you see, yes, because as it says here, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay? All of this is going to be what you need, all of this learning, all of these life lessons, all of that is going to put a fire under your ass. It's going to open you up to talents you never even thought you had, bro. Breaking those ancestral curses, all of that is going to open you up to all different extraordinary things, because there's endless opportunities for you in this universe. Endless. If you can think it, you can have it. You want it, go get it. It just takes work. Everything does. It takes a lot of work. Something like forgive even when you don't want to. That's like something that's like sitting here dwelling on the front part of my head. Forgive even when you don't want to, Divine Feminine. You know, I'll give you another real quick. It's a 1:01 on the timer here. An hour and 1 minute. I'm going to give you a quick moment of testimony. There was somebody I knew, then we ended, and there's a separation there, and I'm not letting this person back in unless it has to be an in-person situation. And after the separation happened, Spirit asked me to forgive this person for all the crap that they did. Oh man, did I dig my damn heels in. Oh, I fought him for like 4 days. 4 days, and on the 4th day, he's like, are you sure? You sure you want to do this? And I'm like, all right, Spirit, fine. I forgive him. And I meant it from the bottom of my heart. I meant it from the bottom of my heart. And I think I saved my own ass because of that. I think I saved my own ass from that. There was something that I kept seeing. It's private. I'm not going to put that out there for the internet. But I'm going to say this. I swear it on everything I believe in. I believe that what me surrendering and actually forgiving this person for all the wrongs he did to me, I think I saved my own life by doing it. So just keep that in mind. And the reason I'm even saying that is because there may be something that you do. There may be something that you have done that you will need forgiveness for. Okay? So, I'm getting goosebumps. With that, is there anything more? No, there's going to be another part. There's another read I'm about to do. It's going to be a love reading. And I have a feeling it's going to be interesting. So, with that being said, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I close this reading. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's what I got for you for this reading. You guys will see this on Saturday the 21st. And then the next one you'll see on Sunday. That'll give me the weekend with my mom. And then I can get back to work Sunday night and go from there. All right? So until then, know Gigi loves you. And remember, keep spirit in your heart. Be grateful. Count your blessings. And until next time, bye for now.